okay? Well, hello my little creators. It has been one heck of a time trying to find things to do in our quarantine. And it's broadened our horizons on things that we can do now, and then what's next after we broaden our horizons. And as I have been editing my video, I was thinking about trying to do more of the videos having to do with my time in quarantine. And I had debated about doing like a morning routine, and then a thought just dawned on me. I had always loved those videos called A Week in My Life. I think they're interesting, and it kind of broadens more than just like a day vlog to expand on like, well, what happened every single day. And I kept thinking, oh, Carla wouldn't do a video like that. And then it hit me, I can do a video like that. I should do a video like that. And I will do a video like that. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So this is going to be a week in my quarantined life. I want to be able to offer what goes on for the production of my videos, the editing process, setting up the, sets. You get to see more of my writing process and what I go about with that. So in a way, it's combining a whole bunch of ideas I wanted to do into one video. My God, by the time this whole quarantine thing is done, I'm gonna have a Nobel Prize and I'm gonna have a fucking streaming. How about that shit? It's not gonna happen, but I like to dream. I'll probably get like a fucking coupon to go Taco Bell for my hard work. I'll accept that. So here's how it's gonna go. Right now, as I'm filming this, today is Sunday. Easter Sunday specifically, so happy Easter in Belation. Is that even a word now? It's a word now. What I usually do for Sunday, so you'll be seeing what Sammy 3 hours in the future is going to be doing and showing the setup for exactly how Sunday goes and how Sunday sets up for the rest of the week. So, there we go. Okay, so the past Sammy didn't anticipate exactly how to do these day in the life things. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the Sammy Notes version. I take my DVDs, I put them back up, I get a whole new stack of DVDs, I put them up, I go over, I make my list of stuff that I have to do, and then I go say goodnight to my grandfather.
Good night, honey.
And I love you more! Love you more, bud!
Have a good night.
And that's Sunday. The next time you'll see me, it's Monday. And now it's Monday. What are we gonna watch today? I think the only way to really know what to do is to do the Grandma from Mulan way and just kind of okay. But wait a minute, which one am I gonna? Oh shit, this didn't help me. It's gotta be Swayze. It'd be a crime if I didn't choose Swayze first. I mean, yeah, The Rock's great, but Swayze though. So, I'm gonna be showing you guys a little bit of a treat today because I am gonna be filming a lookbook video. So, I'll be showing you what is it that I do with how I get my jewelry ready, what I do for my makeup, what I do for my outfits, the setups, everything in general. So here we go. I'm going to be taking my bed sheet and popping it up along the headboard that I'm going to have as a backdrop. I know. Smart, right? Oh! I think this works. So for the outfit setup, this is primarily what I do. I write down every one of my ideas exactly how it's going to go. So far I have some of the articles of clothing laid out and just kind of go from there. I mean, I'll be honest, there are some that will be an on-the-spot idea to see like, okay, well, I think I like this idea better, so that way when I make the video, there's more of a natural feel to it, knowing that I have taken pride into what I've put together. But I gotta say, I am very excited about this specific lookbook just because I love the idea of space. Have some fun with a bunch of the stuff I put out, since a good maybe 50% of my jewelry is themed with space stuff, so knowing that I get to use that, it's kind of exciting. So one thing that I do is I take all of my pop figures and I take them all off, and I only choose the ones that I want to have as additional prop pieces. But it is kind of fun knowing I get to use these little babies, since I don't think anyone's done that yet. Oh! Good God, that was close. Sweet little burrito. I like it. Woo! I would have to say this look is out of this world. Bit of attention to my ponytail is that this isn't really seen too much, but this is a space scrunchie that has like moons. Oh, I'm sorry. It has moons and stars and sparkles in it, and it's really cute, but it's so hard to see because it wraps around my damn mane. So it's too busy trying to maintain my mane, so unfortunately it's not going to be seen in its like glory, which is kind of sad. But I just wanted to point that out because it's a nice special little thing for this little outfit. When I saw this outfit in the mirror just now, it made me think about the dress that the human version of Luna wore in the Sailor Moon S movie? I think I got that right. Where it has like the gold and the black and it kind of has this asymmetrical and flows out, and I was like, oh my god. So I was getting some major geek chic vibes from this whole outfit. Done. Oh.
And then for the duration of my evening, I just did some writing, and I went ahead and I got my notes written down for the next article I want to do. And the time it is now, it is tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and just see myself in the morning. And it's officially the morning of tomorrow.
Game plan. It's my lovely friend Emily, who I have mentioned numerous times on my videos, Tuesday night FaceTime that we do. And there's something special that I have planned to do because she gave me a candle for Christmas, and that candle was one of those special ones that had a ring in it, and I was like, I really want to do something cool. There's a specific craft technique that you can do to transfer a piece of paper onto a piece of glass, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try that out. So that's gonna be the majority of my day, is trying to see if I can make this work and figure it out, so that way it can be the big surprise. So I got a couple of pictures here. I got an avatar photo of us. This was the first Polaroid we've ever taken at a convention. And then I have this one from KigaCon when we did the Sailor pinup, which most of you might be familiar with that convention video. And then my favorite one, which is us cosplaying as Betty Cooper and Jughead from Riverdale.
What are you doing? Getting the grease out?
I gotta put another layer down. I don't want to put it on
Oh.
top of it.
I was about to say, grease is a word, haven't you heard?
What?
I guess you haven't. I was making a grease trick. The song "Grease is the Word." It's got groove. It's got feeling.
I thought it was loose.
It's. So here's what I learned in this 6-minute video. What has to happen is I have to take some tape and tape it down. Oh, I gotta cut them out and put them in water. All right, so let's begin.
You have to follow all the instructions. So here are the things that you have to keep in mind. Number one, you must use a laser ink printer. Since I don't like to read instructions before I do things, I messed up. I used my jet ink printer, and as soon as I placed the pictures in the water, the picture dissolved. And number three, which the block didn't say for some reason, you
Okay, it's showtime, guys. So, it's done. It's ready. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing Gouda, like the cheese.
It's a very good cheese.
Oh, so there's something that I worked on today. I had an idea with a certain something that I turned into something else. Remember the candle? And after I found the ring, I'm like, I wonder what I can do with it. And so I turned it into a makeup brush jar. And look what I put on the rim of it.
Hey! Oh my goodness, that's so cool! That's a really good idea. Awesome. How did you get all the wax out? Just like paper towels and perseverance?
Paper towels, perseverance, 3 different products. And it's today. Editing day. Oh fuck, I knew it. I don't know why, but this was literally just thinking in my head, am I gonna get Shrek? It's taken me roughly about, oh boy, I started at 2 o'clock with this lookbook video, and it's currently 6:08, so it's taken me roughly 3.5 hours, and I just got everything done with the transitions and the splits and the way it has to kind of be categorized and flow, and I have the pattern together for how the clips are supposed to go. Oh. But this is primarily why it takes me a little bit longer to get a video out, is because I don't really know if there's going to be a mistake in a video from something that I could not catch from the times that something has skipped and I could not see it because it went ahead and skipped ahead 5 seconds. So it's like I can watch the little timeline go, but then this part it'll just be just all of a sudden skip ahead, kind of like when you put a scratch DVD in and then it skips ahead 5 seconds. That's basically what I've had to watch all day. See? It's big pressure, especially where I love all of these ideas, but still I have to remind myself, you gotta do the idea, Sammy. Like, it's all on you, boo.
Notifications to be one of the first right-siders to watch our videos. Now, get ready to follow. How are you doing? Keep on
Shitty.
going and breathe normally. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Number 2, mountain climbers.
No. Mm-mm. And now it's Thursday. So, the game plan. There's one thing that he'd asked me yesterday, is he wanted to take his old, barely hanging on recliner, which has been falling apart since, the one thing that he said is he would like to take the glider, which is this chair that's sometimes present in my videos. And, I mean, it's his chair after all, so I mean, he can take the chair just because it harbors in my room. It was kind of funny when we were pushing it in, we're going like, push it in, so I'm like, this is like the reverse process of a birth, where it's like, nope, go back in, never mind. Oh! It's Friday. So, I've had to make a different version of my writing routines because of the fact that we are currently in the quarantine. I've already... Oh, sorry, can't... No, Shrek's great, but no. Something else I had to watch today. Okay, why not? So this is basically what my writing routine looks like on a Friday. I got my drink, I got my books done, I have everything out. Right now, the current chapter I'm working on is chapter 5, and it has been emotional turmoil. Here's what my new thing is when it comes to writing my chapters. Is I try to set it that it's 10 pages in a day. So either the goal would realistically, I can't grammar, would be that I need to get a whole chapter done. But if I can't do that, instead of burning myself out, I try to set more of like two realistic goals. I have one where I at least get 10 pages done, and I count from where I'm at, so I'm on page 78. I need to get to 88. But if I feel like I don't really have enough that can get me there. If it's just a small excerpt that I've already planned out in my head and it can't stretch out into 10 pages, I would just go to the nearest 10th, which would be 80. So like 2 pages, as long as it stops somewhere on a good point. That's kind of what I see it as. I have been thinking adamantly about what I really want to do with the continuation of Inglorious Inc. because I do want to not only talk about the book in here, but I want to present it in a certain way of entertainment, to have something as an alternate to reading the book, because there's some people that just, they're not readers, and that's perfectly okay. But I'm thinking about toying around the idea about trying to do some kind of a audio video. I know that sounds stupid to say. That's like the love child of like a video killed the radio star. It's like, oh, there you go. But I want to be able to do something in the equivalence of what you see in the videos, like Mr. Nightmare, where all you see is like certain pictures and certain background noises, and then you get the narration of the story. And I would love to do something like that, because that's sort of within my budget and that's sort of within my power of what I have to edit. But I'm still open to any other ideas. So if there's something that you think would be a good idea on how I can present this story, please let me know. Okay. So I would say Saturday still is a continuation of what I do on Friday. I try to finish up what I left off on with the continuing chapter of Inglorious Inc. And then one thing that I do also is, this is my social media day. I have an Instagram page I have called Parish Passages, where I get anything that comes to mind that can help promote the book or give some insight to help people go, hey, this is a part of my characters, or oh, this is a preview, or this is a fun fact. Anything that can help entice someone to read the book. This is how a post goes normally for Parish Passages. Is I primarily like doing the playlist post because I do enjoy the playlist things I see on Tumblr. So when you see like a fan-made playlist, I always enjoy those because that does give like an interesting insight to compare music to a character. It was not made for this character, but it's definitely parallel to this character. And so I kind of thought that'd be a good way to introduce people to my characters, is this is a song that they have listened to, or this is a song that definitely sums up who they are. And I feel like that's a good way to kind of engage with my audience that wants to learn more about these characters, or I can have something to say, here, you need this to listen to a character. And so I'll go through, and I primarily make these with Instagram because I like the setup with the tools and what you can type and the fonts and stuff, and that's literally all I got. I'm on a budget. I don't have much of a good editing processing program. I just don't. Not yet, at least. And so right now, this is the character that I have chosen. This is stupid, but I just dropped a fucking piece of chicken on the floor and somehow it wedged between my toes. Don't know how that happened, but that's just weird. I guess I have chicken feet now. But that's primarily what I kind of have to do with this setup, is using Instagram to my benefit, but it's still a ordeal of trying to get people to gravitate towards what I have to offer for my book. But I have to have this set up ready so that way when Inglorious Inc. hits, there's some place people can go to learn. I need to have that set up for people to get multiple Easter eggs that they don't really know about with my book, or things that they don't know yet. I have to have that ready for when people are interested. So it's kind of going ahead and getting the hard work done, even though it's kind of tedious and there's not much of success to it quite yet, but it will eventually, and I have to have that set up. So now I'm going to go ahead and eat. Done! Right now, currently going through the clips of this current video. I know I look like a cerebellum right about now. I'm too tired to care about perfection of angles. And trying to get this video to my liking, and let me tell you, this has been a testament because I've never done a video like this before where it's kind of like a personal vlog, since most of my stuff usually borders on a topic, not just kind of going off of what my daily life is, because I plan mine in advance and now I'm like, I can't plan for the unplanned. Okay, it is officially almost the end of the week in about 12 minutes. Which basically means it is the end of this video. This was quite an interesting ordeal showcasing a week in my life. It was interesting and it was kind of time consuming, so I definitely have to say that it definitely helped kill off 1 week of the quarantine time, and so that worked out completely. So maybe it took away a couple minutes of your quarantine time, so maybe it helped out both parties. So, anyway, I am going to go ahead and just finish the edit for this video in the morning, and then you'll be seeing it soon. So thank you so much for watching. Please take care, stay safe, and nothing. Bye-bye.